That's what they're called. They're called water bits that I was using to keep the water from moving in directions I didn't want it to. But I'm gonna clear this up, and I'm gonna put out a little demonstration of something that I want to try. I want to see about. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome to my world. We're here. We're doing things back on FTB Hermitpack. That's what it is. FTB Hermitpack. And there have been a few changes around spawn I wanted to show you real quick. First and foremost, we have this building here. And at the beginning, I didn't know whose it was. But then if you remember the whole chunk claiming thing, I realized that you could check this just in case. So we have Dog Bless area. That's his little cave for the moment. We have one handy Andy is that structure that I just showed you. And we have my area. Now, my area is huge. I am well aware of this. But nobody's claiming spawn. There's nothing that really has to be chunk loaded or anything. So there's not too much of a point to claim it. Yeah, so this is one handy Andy's area, and I realized that it was claimed because I can't open the doors. Now you can kind of glitch it open, like if you stand here and you can kind of do that, and then it's kind of glitched. Just physically though, it's just visually glitched, or rather. So it's not actually. There it goes. Now it's back. I don't know. It's a little weird. But yeah, you can't use anything unless you are friends. And the whole friends thing, you have the teams, friends GUI. I don't know. I guess I don't know if that means I have no friends. I don't know how to make friends in this. I'm not entirely sure. Guide. Oh, that was the spinny circle thing. I don't know. But there's supposed to be a way that you can add friends to your list and give them access to your claimed areas. And that's what we were going to do for spawn for the areas we needed to chunk load. But I don't know how to put somebody on my team. I don't know how to add them to my friends list or allow them in my area, basically. So we haven't done that yet. And as you can see, I cannot mess with any of One Handy Andy's stuff. But you do see the building there if you wanted to check out what he's got going on. There you go. There you have it. This is where he's at. I'm pretty sure it's not completely done, considering I can still get into his base by just going around his door. There's nothing else here. So I'm pretty sure it's not finished yet. He's still working on it, more than likely. But as you see this here, he does indeed have some wings. He's got some wings and stuff set up. He's got some pretty cool stuff down there. This is, I'm not sure what this is. I would imagine this is the start of... I want to say, is this claimed by anybody? It does. I don't think it is, actually. I don't think anybody's claimed it. No. I would have to guess that this is the start, possibly, of Dog Bless area. Since it's so close to where he's building, I don't think anybody would build like right on top of him. So I think this is more than likely the start of his spawn base, at least the part that's going to be visual. So that's a thing. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of things in the area. And this right here is the most magnificent thing I've ever seen in Minecraft. Bam. Look at this friggin' chisels and bits thing. And of course, this is on Basilisk Tower. So, I mean, he is going gung-ho into this tower. It is looking absolutely spectacular. I'm trying to use the biggest, most, bestest words you can just to describe how awesome this thing is. Magnificent comes to mind. Look at this thing. This is, number one, the concept alone to have a giant banner hang from the bottom of one of your floors, one of your overhanging floors, to hold like a banner like this. Not to mention that, but you go so far as to show the rods here. This is all chiseled. It's chiseled block of gold is what this is. So 9 gold ingots went into making this. And he probably has a little bit left over. That doesn't appear to be a full block, although he's missing one. I found you're missing a block here, Baz. I'm sure you're probably watching my video. You tend to watch them. But this is really, really cool. Plus, it's on a diagonal. It looks like it's not. Like, it looks fine. Like, you can kind of see the ripples in it, okay? It's Minecraft. You're not going to get it completely flat on a diagonal. But this gives me hope for some other things that I'm going to be working with here in a little while. But this is a very, very cool thing. But if you get really up close, you can see that everything here is just touching diagonally. There's no, like, space in between them or anything. It's just a diagonal thing in there. It's really, really, really cool. I love it. I love that thing. Anyway, good job, Baz. You also told me that apparently, I believe you said it was this one right over here is missing something on the bottom, I think, is what you said. Was it on the top? I'm not sure. I don't know exactly where. Apparently one of these things is missing. Let me go sleep real quick. Let me just go ahead and bloop. Just like so. Gotta make sure we're not hovering over water. There we go. There we go. Okay, so it should be over here somewhere. Something is missing, and I'm not sure what it is or where it is. I'm probably just being blind or something, but I don't see it. Was it on the top base part of this? Was it up top? Or something? I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. Perhaps it was already fixed. Oh, hello. The water bits are gone. Is that what you were talking about, Baz? You said it was a little messed up, I think is the words you were talking, you know, the words you said. I don't have enough water for that at the moment, though. I can't really fix that. I'll have to do that later, because it's supposed to be full. It's supposed to be a full water all the way down, and I'm assuming he knew that, and he saw that this was empty. I think that's what he's talking about. Anyway, so we'll fix that up later. That's certainly going to aggravate me now that I know it's there. It's going to nag at me from the back of my mind. The back of my mind is going to be talking to me all the time. You should fix it. Go fix it. Go fix it right now. And I'm not yet. I'm going to fight it for a little while. But anyway, so here's what I've got so far. As you see, I tore down the earthy jump puzzle-y type deal because it just didn't fit. I realized why I didn't like it so much. And it's because this path, like I put that in right at the beginning before I had designed anything else, and it just didn't fit anymore. It was too earthy, and that's the same about all of this. It was originally meant to stick really close to the earth type deal, like the wood and the grass and like the plants and stuff. Which there is some of that in there, but it's now converted more so into an elegant kind of upper class feel, chiseled everything kind of deal. And you can't really do that with a pile of dirt. So I figured I would go ahead and replace it. And what I've done here as I'm playing with the concept, because right here we have all of the chiseled wood. These are just rows. Now these are the 1/8 size. These aren't the bits. These are the 1/8 size. I wanted to go a little bit up from that. And if we go here, we can step up all of, apparently I can fall through here. I didn't know I could go in between those. But if we keep moving, you were supposed to go up all the way. Why is that not working anymore? I guess I have to make that closer. And this is kind of what I was worried about, trying to figure out. Maybe it's got to go right here. So if I go right here and go all the way up, same height, that should work, and I can lower you. And this is kind of what I was working on just a little bit, just to play with the concept of it. You might have to, I think you're going to have to come closer as well. Yeah, see, I think that works out okay. So we go up there and then up here. Yeah, okay, so that works. Now it's cutting it really, really, really close to the ceiling, which I'm not a huge fan of. I kind of want to move this one over a little bit here-ish, probably. That might be too far away. Let's go right here. And what I do, let me show you real quick, because I figured this out right here. Basically, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? You have 4 high, and I can step up onto it. But as soon as we add another one, we can't. So 4 high, it can go up 4 of the 1/8 bits, or 8 of the bits. 8 bits high is what you can step up onto. So that's what I want. This is going to be like the stairs, sort of. It's not really going to be stairs. It's going to have these gaps in it. I want to know what that's going to look like. I'm playing with 2 different ideas for this, okay? I'm playing with this idea here, where basically the whole staircase is going to be a series of pillars. And then the other one is going to be, I don't know how, I can't really do lines with these, can I? Hold on, where are you? You're on this block. It's right here. Wait, where is that? Right here. Right in this corner, bam, okay. So this is the 1/8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is one block. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be lined up. Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay, so this is the length, and this is the one I think I'm gonna go with. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna create enough of a shape around it, and this one will go up, what did I say, like 4, right? This one's gonna be 4. I kind of want this initial one to be right above it. I kind of want that. So this needs to be 4 higher. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I remove the bottom ones. And then here we can step up and go, oh, goodness gracious. It's really hard to place all these things. Again, this is going to take a little bit of time here. But actually, I think it's going to go out some as well. Actually, let's go out. Hold on. Let's go out to the block. Because right here, this is in that first block. So I can go all the way to like this edge right here. So if I go like this, I think that's high. That's the same height, rather. So that'll work. And then I can bring this one. Oh, crap, 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 crap. No! Go back! Dang it! Messing everything up. Trying to do this quick enough so I'm not wasting any time. But at the same time, I want to show you the design and how I'm coming up with it and how I'm developing it and all that good stuff. And it's just not working out for me so well. How far do I got to go? A little more? I can also look at the texture of the block. I'm well aware of that. There's a little break here that signifies when you're on the on one or the other. But I don't quite pay attention too much to that. So one more? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now the texture told me that time. But by doing this and having it spread out, granted, I'll probably put another one in the middle. Possibly. Let's do some chiseled marble, like in the middle-ish. So if I go here, I kind of see that the middle's-ish. 3, possibly 3 high. In the middle-ish. I'm not 100%. But actually from here, I can walk straight up onto it. Like, I don't need to worry about adding another layer. The extra layer would just to kind of bring in the extra color and remove, you know, such a huge gap from it. And that way it wouldn't look so odd when, dang it, so not easy. A little more, one more. I think, wait, no, one more. There we go. Okay, that's better. And then you can go away. And you can go, hey. And then that way we kind of have this kind of a stair versus this kind of a stair. And I don't know which one I like more. These would be very difficult to bend around a corner. I want them to bend just like this. Rather than, well, I mean, rather than like go up and then take a sharp turn. Like square off the staircase basically. And then go up a little higher and then take a sharp turn and then go up until it matches this. I don't want to do that. I want it to be rounded. I want it so badly to be rounded to some extent. Like right here, I could play with this and actually get it to be rounded, but I'm not quite sure. Didn't I move you? Were you not moved successfully? Or maybe you were moved and it's just, I feel like you need to be moved again. Let's move you to like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, right? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I think that's where I want it, and this is where it'll start to bend. So I want it to bend around the corner, and that style over here is going to be very, very, very difficult to get it to bend like that. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of these built out and a little bit more of these built out, and we'll play with both to see exactly how they look and how, which one I like more. All right, so this is what the beginning of the staircase is starting to look like. Now, we do have an issue, okay? We have an issue in that this right here. If I want it to curve, it needs to look genuine or something along those lines. I'm not sure exactly the word to use specifically. But one idea that I have is, for example, since we need something here because this is definitely too far apart to walk up from there. So we need to have a slower incline. So somewhere along over here, I'm thinking maybe both of these actually. Yes, both of them. Let me, hold your horses, hold your horses. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And I want to go in between. So it's 4 up, so we'll go 2 up on both of them. I'm not sure, 2 up from this one, mind you. Is pretty much what I'm talking about. So 1, 2, like that. The reason I want to do this, do 2 of them, well, that's off. That is so off. Hold on, let's go here and here. Or maybe, these diagonals just don't fit. But that does not, wait, fly, I said. That looks so wrong. That's so far off. Maybe 1 here and then, okay, here. How about this? How about we do this? We go right here. Up to the same height as this one. Take this one down. I think that's the same height, actually. 1, 2. Yep. Okay, good. 1 and 2. And then we'll take this one down. Oh, I removed some grass. Gonna have to put that back. After I chop this down. Okay. Where's my grass? Grass here. Okay. Now we'll go and kerploop. You're back to being regular grass. Congratulations. Are you happy? All right, anyway, so then we're going to have the other one, I guess, right here. So it kind of lines up with the other one. And this, I think, will help us. And there's 2. All right. Is that good-ish? Actually, over 1 block, and I think it would be good. Because I want it kind of in line with these. Now, these are not good, like, there's no good slope for that. There's not, like, a really good angle. But if I moved both of these over by 1, it would work. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and ignore that. Pretend that they're in the right place. I'll move them later. And then here, let's see. I want one, like, right here-ish or here-ish. Possibly here? Here. We're going to go here. If we go to marble, where's my marble? Birch? No. Chisel. Oh, this is it. Okay. So then we go up to here, up to the same height. And then we go to maybe here, I think. Probably, maybe, possibly, I don't know. And you see, now it's spreading out a little bit. So what we're going to do is basically we're going to forego the one, well, we'll probably actually have just one dark oak right here. Somewhere around here. That's also in the middle, and you can be gotten rid of. And we'll put you up to here. So that's 1 to make it even, and then 2 to make it the same height as the other ones over here. Okay, there we go. That'll work out pretty well. And then I should be able to spread it out. So over here, it'll be more cramped, but it won't look too incredibly terrible because it'll still match up. And then this guy might need to be reorganized a little further down this way. And at the end, we're going to have to add in a few more little spokes like we were doing. Now, they're not going to go all the way down. They'll be separated. They'll probably start like right here just to fill in the gaps, basically, between these guys. But then we'll be able to climb all the way up them like you just saw there. And I think everything will work out pretty well. Let me show you what I'm talking about by finishing this little corner off. And then we'll start working on the other side probably. See if we can make that work. Alright, this is a day of concepts. These are ideas that I have that I wanted to play with and get your take on since you guys are so awesome with the comments. Again, don't stop because I love them. But here is this side right here, which I do like. Oh, I just threw that on the... Give me that back! Okay. No, that's fine. See, this right here is now walkable. Anywhere I just... Almost anywhere I go on this thing, I can walk up. Now, if I'm just trying to get to the top, say I lose my wings and I need to get up top to some kind of a teleporter to get back to whatever world, if I don't stop moving, I'll be able to go all the way up just with this guy right here to go all the way around and get up top. It won't be a problem. If I stop in certain places, yes, of course I can get in between, but I'm not too incredibly worried about that. I'm worried more about how it looks. And it looks okay. All right, it's not terrible. This one looks terrible as soon as you start to get to a curve. This right here is fine. If we choose to do this one, it will have to go straight up, take a sharp turn, and then go up more, take a sharp turn. So it'd be basically boxes still. It would still be boxes, which honestly I'm okay with. I'm just not sure which one I would like better. Because what I would end up doing, let's see if I can... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't ask, I don't know. Anyway, right here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up going 3 out for each one. So I'm going to go dark oak, 3 out, marble, 3 out, perch, and 3 out, and go back to dark oak. But if we go like this, oh my goodness gracious, I'm misplacing everything. And I'm taking bits out of this, you stupid grass. But okay, so if we go like so, all the way across, what I would do for this straight path, and again, this isn't going to be done right here because, well, it's not time for it. It would end up happening right here and a little higher, and I'm not going to build it out. I wanted to show you real quick, if we do a couple of rows, real quick, 1, 2, 3, one more actually, we're going to have a space of 3. So if I go, of course, I misplaced it. Right, perfect. Good job, fingers, for clicking when you're not supposed to. All right, anyway, so if we keep going to here, I think, yep, okay, break this. And then this will be the flat part. We can walk across this without any problems, right? But in order to make it blend well with both this direction of stairs, if you want to call them that, and the ones that are going to be going in this direction to go up further, we would need to branch them and mix them together and actually create some lines this way as well. So we would have these guys in here kind of sort of like so, to create that platform. And let me go ahead and do this one here, like so. So it'd be kind of like this. And basically, this is the platform where we would go up, we would walk straight for a little bit, and then we would turn to go up more. Does that make sense? This is the landing. This is the landing in between the stairs. I don't know if you've seen stairs like that go up a little bit, have a little stopping point, flat spot. It's a square. It takes a sharp 90-degree turn, and then it goes up further. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. I never know how well I'm explaining things. I really don't. I never have a clue if you guys are getting what I'm saying, if you're just like, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. But anyway, so it would have to be a crosshatch pattern like that on the landing to go up further, and I'm not sure which one I want. I don't know which one I would like better. So we're going to move on to different concepts, and I want your take on it. I want to know if you would like, if this one looks better to you or if this one looks better than you. You guys did tell me about the pillars that you think so far. There's been a couple of you that said you like the solid one better. When I had just one solid marble piece up on the top like this, that you think that looked better because it did look more like an hourglass in that way. And I got one person for the vote of an hourglass to actually have it curve in. And another that said, I like the straight corners, but it's kind of half and half because you have the straight corners, but you also have the straight marble on top, or the pure marble on top. So it kind of looks like an hourglass, but not completely. And I'm kind of leaning that way myself as well. So that's cool. Thank you for those suggestions. Thank you for those, I don't know what you want to call them. But the other thing that I wanted to work on, I'm going to get some regular old, and that's dirt. I need regular dirt. I'm going to get rid of all the water here, okay? We're going to get rid of the water. Oh, wow, lag much. I feel like frame lag. I think that's from the water actually settling. I think that happens when the water settles. Now, I have not really an idea. I don't know exactly what I want for this. I'm going to break these because I can always get leaves later. It's not really a big deal. I'm just going to break them all. I'll come back and get the little water bits that I had keeping the water in. These guys. I'll get those in a little bit as well. I'm just trying to get all these out of the way. I'm even going to break these guys. I'm probably going to break this down as well, but I'm not going to do that yet. For now, I just kind of want to fill in all the holes and get rid of all the water, whatchamacallit stuff. The water bits, that's what they are. That's what they're called. They're called water bits that I was using to keep the water from moving in directions I didn't want it to. But I'm gonna clear this up, and I'm gonna put out a little demonstration of something that I want to try. I want to see about, and yeah, again, give me your opinions on things. All right, so some changes have been made. If you take a look here, I have made. Well, I've removed all of the leaves and the water from the outside. I have filled the holes pretty much like I said I was going to do. I also removed the front of it as well, the front arch that I wasn't a big fan of. I think it looks cleaner, a lot better, I would say, without everything there. So instead of doing something more extravagant for the side, which my original idea, I remember telling you before that I did have an idea for the outside of this. These ideas that you see here are not part of that. It's not the same idea. It's not the same one. This is different. And the reason that I changed it is because the emptiness of it and how good it looked empty made me realize that empty might be the way to go, or if anything is added back to the sides, it should be very simple. So this is a couple simple ideas that I came up with. Using some more chisels and bits, basically have kind of like a border going around, and maybe even extend this further down this way to about the same place as our little entrance here to kind of give a few elements as to where the path or my area starts. And that would kind of, you know, tell you there. Now this one is a lot more complicated. Not really complicated, like it's simple enough, but it would take longer to set up. I could go to regular bits. These are still the 1/8 size bits here. If we go in here, there's still this one. There's still not the regular bits, which means I can't do the lines because they don't have a line version of the 1/8 bit. So that's kind of iffy. It'll take a long time to place these, but I'll do it. I'll do it if you know, if you guys think that looks better, or this, or nothing. I mean, if you want to say nothing, I'll remove both of these and we can go with nothing. honestly, that got kind of like the nothing idea. You don't need anything along the sides. With something so detailed in the middle, the sides don't have to be populated. But I don't know. Just leave your suggestions there. Let me know what you think about the outsides of this stuff, because frankly, I have no idea what to do at this point. I really don't. I'm thinking about, another thing that I'm thinking about is actually adding some more planes right down the middle, just to cover the path. So these guys right here, plane, what is that called, a plane? If I go here, what is it called? Yeah, it is a plane. Okay. So add some more dark oak planes. Basically, oh, that's right. I have to, can I like shift you and then, like, no? Bummer. I'm trying to lay it flat, but you can't do that here because the plane places against things. So I'd have to put blocks down. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Is that, yeah, okay, that's fine. And if I go like so, and then this, basically like so, then I can do my planes just like this, and then I could remove these guys like that. Okay, and then I would have to do that for every area in here, which really wouldn't take too incredibly long. Oh, I missed one here. Actually, I want this to be, oh, there. And then there. And then there. Yes, there we go. Okay. Now that that's there, that should be the full width. Yeah, there we go. So basically, I'm thinking about doing that all the way across the path here in order to kind of, I don't know, bring it all together. It almost feels like it's separated a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe it's not too bad. I don't know. And then these guys here, they still look weird. Even though they're a lot different than the pile, they do blend in the pile of dirt. They do indeed blend into the path and the rest of the design that we have going here, but they're still weird, and I don't know how well they fit. This is just some of the ideas that I came up with, so I'm still open to outside suggestions, things I haven't thought about as far as how to get up top. I like the idea of the curve, and there are always, not always, but most of the time, ways to make it fit, to make it work. Even though it's a blocky world, I like the curve idea, and there's sometimes ways to make it work. So we'll have to play with that. Although trying to curve this guy just did not work at all. It was so terrible. That didn't look good at all. I don't know, but it is what it is. That's just kind of some of the stuff that I was messing around with in this episode. So yeah, there you go. Give me your suggestions. Do it now. Type, comment, stuff. Do it. Okay. Now now that is done. I'm gonna have to go call it here. I've been doing a little bit of stuff, just kind of playing around with things. Check out the other people. I mean, see what they've got going on. This is quickly growing into quite the area. I mean, we still have the other people you haven't seen. Still, this Silver Pyro's there. You got Dog Bless. Pretty sure that's Dog Bless. You got One Handy. You got a lot of people in the area. But aside from that, if you did like the video, don't let that like button get lonely, and subscribe to see more. Check out the Patreon donation links I have down in the bottom if you do want to think about supporting me. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps. Boom. Oh, wow. You destroyed everybody. Destroyed them all, man. Yes. Get them. Get them! Where's my backup? Oh, there they are. They're coming. Don't worry about it.